So there are multiple ways to find and land quality sales opportunities, right? So for most of you guys have been taught to, basically join a bunch of Facebook groups, comment interested. That's very common. Hey, go build yourself a network. But most of you guys will spend, let's just say, I'll be generous here. Most of you guys will spend 75% of your time on Facebook. You might spend some time on LinkedIn or Instagram, right? But most of you guys are going to spend 75% of your time in Facebook groups, stalking these Facebook groups, waiting for sales opportunities to drop and, for sales recruiters to post these opportunities. So if that is you, there are so many different avenues. So I'm going to kind of break this down, and I kind of alluded to this in the previous training here. So first and foremost, there are a ton of sales recruiters out there. There are a ton of different recruiting agencies. If you are not leveraging every single one of these recruiting agencies, you're doing yourself a disservice. That's number one. There are multiple social media platforms out there, and I'm obviously not going to get into detail with all this, because this is part of my secret sauce, if you will. These are things that I teach. I teach people how to build a big network almost immediately. It's super important, right? The bigger your network is, the more conversations that we're having, which equals more interviews, which leads to more sales opportunities. So we got sales recruiters. We've got all the social media platforms, but when it comes to social media platforms, just be aware of, if you're trying to focus on a very specific niche market, hey, where is that audience congregating? Hey, if you're looking to work with coaches, Instagram is a very popular place for coaches. LinkedIn is more of a professional network. Are there going to be coaches there? Yes, absolutely. But majority of them will be on Instagram. So now, we got recruiting agencies, recruiters, social media platforms, and then career websites. But not only that, even if you guys are, in hanging out in these Facebook groups, it's about building that network, right? So that means connecting with people. If you were, consistently seeing people dropping value, to aspiring sales pros or newly trained closers, like admins, moderators, like these are people that you want to network with and build relationships with, because they know what the hell they're doing. They know what the hell they're talking about. They're showing up daily and they're dropping content. So if you guys, I hope this makes sense. So if you guys are just literally just focusing on Facebook and in Facebook groups, you're leaving a lot on the table. The name of this game for you guys is increasing your outreach to land more interviews. Interviews. That is the name of this game for you very specifically. So you might hear some people that say, hey, networking. Yes, I do believe that. I firmly believe that. But there are also other avenues that will help you increase your pipeline to get opportunities coming to you without you having to actually do the outreach. So there are multiple ways to find and land quality sales opportunities, different networks, different pipelines that you should be leveraging. So if you are just hanging out in Facebook groups, you are doing yourself a disservice.